everybody, we're here at SSR, my home, which, because I'm moving, will still be my home. I'll still come all the way out here. For those who didn't catch the last vlog, I am moving, but we're in their auto body. They just kind of purchased, I'm sure you guys have seen a bunch of stuff at that building, but they just purchased this building, and now have turned it all into a massive auto body shop. Today, something more important is happening. The M2 is leaving. The M2 is currently getting the stock exhaust put back on, and will be gone. We'll get more into that. I don't want to bother. We're gonna go get some breakfast right now. It's not gonna be on for a couple hours, and we gotta go to West Covina to drop it off to the new owner. But here is the G80 M3. If you guys didn't see, I did like a walk around video on one of the first ones that arrived. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. This one has the cool blue and yellow interior, but they're not the buckets. I don't really know how you get this car with the buckets. You're struggling, so let's get some breakfast. There she goes. She's not gonna sound like that anymore. I don't know why the new owner doesn't want it, but it's okay because quiet is fun. I don't know, it's really not, so. She is back. She got her little baby tips on, no more carbon, but they are black, which is cool, I guess, sort of. My dad's gonna hop in here. He's gonna drive that. I gotta drive the Tesla, and then I got a bill of sale. The bill of sale makes things real, okay, folks? We're not messing around, we have bill of sale. Guys, I don't want to show where I'm at, but this is the last time I'll be seeing the M2. I'm just staring at her. She's beautiful. She was a good car. I miss her very much. I'm sure you guys are gonna miss her very much. We never got to pure turbo her. We never got to take her to the track. There's so many things we didn't get to do. She's in a good place though. And we're gonna get something faster, so. Peace. There she is in all her glory. I can't zoom out because we're in a undisclosed location, but I will be needing that plate back eventually. Porcha! Yeah, get a good zoom on that. I know today is April 1st. I get it. I actually think that was even a funnier reason to post this video. And I actually didn't really plan to post this video on April 1st. It kind of just happened. And then I woke up this morning. I'm on Instagram. You know how everything goes. Like, I feel like April 1st kind of ruined these days because like everyone's on their phone when they wake up. And by the time you're on your phone, you see a million April 1st posts, so like no one's surprised it's April 1st. And I was like, oh my god, I was actually planning on posting this video today. Anyway, like you guys saw, I sold my M2. She is gone. She's not here. She's not on my insurance policy. She's not owned by me. She is gone. Why did I sell my M2? I know a lot of you guys are probably wondering. You guys probably seen that it was for sale for a while, and I kind of already explained that, but I'll go more into depth and I'll kind of explain what's next. So I sold the M2, for those who didn't already know, because it was just too similar to my GT4. And that's great. That's great for the M2. Anyone who ever asked me what car I should get with like even a budget all the way up to like 80K, I always say the M2. There is no driver's car for the money like an M2. And I'd say buy a first gen M2 and just do suspension on it and build your engine. But that's just me. If you want to get a comp and the crappy engine, do your thing. Either way, they're great. The S55, the M2 comps, they have better suspension already on the car. The car's fine-tuned a bit better, but obviously it's newer and you get more power, but your car doesn't sound as good. Either way, both cars, for the money, the best in their class. There's nothing else that competes with it. If you go Audi, you're going to have Quattro, which as far as driver's car goes is not going to compete. If you go Mercedes, you're going to be getting more luxury than actual, again, driver's car oriented. Around a track or a canyon, you'll have a lot more fun in an M2 than you will in like a C63. Maybe not an E63, but that's way out of the budget. So I think that the issue that I had with the M2 was a good issue to have. It was too similar to my GT4. They're both rear-wheel drive. Obviously, one was turbo, one was NA. They just both made similar power and were both rear-wheel drive. And those are two big things. For a daily driver, I miss having a really fast car. I came from an NSX, so I took a huge power cut from my GT4, which I regret nothing of. The GT4 is the best car, probably my favorite car I've ever driven to this day. If you haven't driven one, you probably don't understand. If you have, you get it. But I miss having a really fast car, like just some straight line speed. So there's a couple cars I want. I would love an E63. I'd love the new RS6. I obviously was teasing, and I was very interested in building an RS3. I think that's a really, I mean, that car just ran like an 8.75 or something like that. 8.3, 7, high 7s, low 8s. I don't know. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. But I don't know if I'm going to get a car right now. As you guys know, I'm moving. I'm moving out of state. I'm leaving California. And in this said location I'm going to, this kind of might give away that like I'm not moving to the East Coast. I could technically drive back and forth if I want. It'll be a lot easier to fly, but I haven't decided yet if I'm going to be flying or driving whenever I need to come back to California. So if I'm going to be driving, I'm going to need another car. I can't be taking the GT4. If I'm going to be flying, I might be able to get away with just the GT4 for a little while and then maybe get something better. Something maybe like an E63 or an RS6 one day. Or even a Tesla. I don't know. I've always wanted a Model 3. I'm obviously sitting in a Model Y right now. They're such good cars that even with my girlfriend having one, like I'm pretty much in this all the time, I still want one. Like they're so good. They're so convenient to be in one every day. They're great. Supposedly a Model 2 could be coming out soon, which could just be a really cheap version of Tesla, but then it's going to have all Tesla's new tech, so it's probably going to be just as impressive, and every single person in America is going to have one. That could be a cool car, just a cool commuter car, just a smaller packaged version of the Model 3. Maybe I'll get in a Barth. I've always wanted a Barth. I've always wanted to build in a Barth as like a project car / daily. I don't know. There's so many things, but for right now, I have zero idea. I don't think I'm going to be getting an RS3 right now. I'm going to see if it's possible just to have my Porsche. My Porsche only just hit 10K miles. I mean, I've put 7,000 miles on it, but I've had that car for a decent amount of time now. So I do drive it, but like it still is super low mileage. Like if I keep that car for 10 years, I'll make money on it. Like that car, mark my words, I'll pull this video back up in like hologram form in like 10 years, you know, because it's probably not going to be like this. That car will be one of Porsche's greatest vehicles they've ever released. It'll be one of the most collectible cars in the Porsche lineup, in my opinion. If you disagree, cool, I don't need to hear it. Just disagree, but time will tell. So, any recommendations of maybe what I should do? The car went to a really good owner, super good guy. I'm really happy. Big BMW fan. He just sold his Z4M. I think he still has an E90 M3. Not old, but like older than me by a lot. Cool, super cool guy. Very nice. Always nice to deal with nice buyers because there's a lot of crappy people out there. I'm gonna miss the car for sure. I had a lot of plans for that car. There was a point when I almost wasn't gonna sell it and I was just gonna take it down and build it, mostly because my buddy Charles, if you guys know Charles, his M2 is ridiculous and he preaches on the M2 platform. Got the N55 fully built. His is manual. If I were to ever get an M2 again, I think I'd probably go manual just because the car's not fast enough to really enjoy a DCT. And honestly, I see a lot of people complaining about the fact that they did I think it's a ZF in the new G80 M3, G82. Maybe it's a different, I think it's ZF. Honestly, if you've ever owned an M car, a modern M car with a DCT, it's good and bad. It's good because it has a lot of personality. It's theatrical, but it comes with so many just like minor flaws. Like, I mean, it is what it is. It's like a manual oriented automatic gearbox and it's just weird and it's not convenient. The shifts are quick, but they're like rough quick. The downshifts are kind of quick, but again, weird. It does weird things. It acts weird. I think that ZF might just be a little more composed. As long as the car can keep a personality, I don't think the gearbox being amazing is ever an issue. Like PDK has zero personality, but it's the best gearbox ever. And you can downshift 4 times, and every time it taps, it'll just dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. There's no personality there. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't move you. It's just personalityless, but so good because those cars have so much personality. So I'm not going to miss the gearbox. I'm very curious to drive the new G80. That's another car. I might just wait out for the xDrive G80. As long as the xDrive doesn't add too much weight because it's already a heavy car. Having an all-wheel drive M3, that could be ridiculously quick, and even the rear-wheel drive seem to put power down very well. xDrive, that can also go rear-wheel drive and be that M driver's car, I think is the dream, and I love that car. A lot of people hate it. I think it's growing on people already. Love it. I'd consider one of those, or even the new Golf R, the Mark 8 Golf R, I think is a really cool car. Super overpowered, so we'll see. Maybe that'll be a fun platform. I don't know. That's today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Ow, I hit the roof. And I'll see you in the next video. I won't be moved in the next, I'll be almost moved in the next video. And then we got a ton of car content at the new location. Okay, I'm going now, I promise, bye.